Nancy see what she's got yarn. How's everyone doing? Happy Easter. Oh, guys, I think I had food poisoning last night. I was really sick. I stayed home this morning, but I'm doing better. I found some medications in the cabinet. I was worried I was going to have to drive myself to the hospital. That's the first time I've ever been alone and sick like that. Kind of sucks. I guess if worse came to worse, I could have called 911, but yeah. I think it was food poisoning. I had purchased, I think it's hamburger I purchased from Winn-Dixie. I had purchased some hamburger and I split it all up. Well, now that I think about it, what I ate last night was part of the hamburger that I had taken to my mom and dad's, and last week my stomach was bothering me. I think it was the same hamburger meat. I just split it up. Now that I think about it, I mean, after past tense, can't think of what else. Why would... But anyways, it was awful last night. Food poisoning's awful. The cramping's horrific. But I've done nothing but, sleep most of the morning or the day. It's late afternoon. I'm feeling better. Now that all that has passed. And that looks vulgar, but it's supposed to be a bunny nose. Like a white... Anyways. I'm making a bunny out of this gumdrop. I'm going to try. Out of Premier gumdrop. Juan gave this to me. The Yarn Addict. And I think I've used one skein. I made something with it. Or I tried to. I can't remember, y'all. But trying to make a psychedelic bunny. Let's see what happens. Every bunny I've ever made is either a solid white or a solid black. So I figured I'd try something different. I actually would like to do rainbow, but then I'd have to break up a bunch of skeins, and I didn't want to pull out a bunch of skeins. I just wanted to break up one skein. One thing I still have is a headache. I have one of those headaches that kind of like, for anybody that's ever gotten a hangover, it almost feels like a hangover headache. I do have a headache still. Well, lingering headache. Probably because I'm dehydrated. Oh, my son finally reached out to me. I just texted my son, telling him I feel better, feel a little better. Kinda. Not really. Yeah, I do feel better. I still don't feel great. But, so this bunny's going to be 4 colors. I'm kind of doing kind of an egg-shaped head. Hopefully it won't be too big. I'm worried it's going to be too big. I had to go up to the store to get some water and to get milk. I had to get some stuff. Of course, get sick in the house has nothing in it. Like, I had nothing in my house. Nothing. I mean, I had water, spigot water, but the ice machine was off. Somehow I accidentally turned that off. All you gotta do is push a button on the front of the refrigerator and it'll shut it off. That is the stupidest feature on that refrigerator for a kid to hit it. Not that a kid hit it, but still. I must have bumped it. And then, so I had no ice for cold water. But nothing to drink. No milk, no soda, no nothing. I did have some eggs, and I boiled some eggs. But the thought of eggs was kind of icky for me, but I'm not in the mood for cooking, so I'm going to have, I made egg salad, so I'm going to have an egg sandwich. That shouldn't be too hard on my stomach, or eggs on crackers, you know. I don't, and then I do have chicken noodle soup, but I have this killer headache. I need to go take something for it again. It's a dehydration headache. It feels like a hangover headache. I haven't had one of those in forever. What do you think? You think that'll look like a bunny rabbit? That'll be the nose. I'll do the eyes. I'm not really counting. I started out with 3 in the round. And then I did 2. And then I did 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And then 1, 1, 2, 2. And then when I got to 3, did a round of just single crochet. And then when I did the increase to 4, now I'm doing single crochet, several rows. I'm not going to do any more increases. If anything, I'm going to start doing decreases. Probably in the next row or so. And actually, I'm going to do the body the same way I did the head, except this will be like the neck and the bottom. And it'll be bigger. I'll make it bigger. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to use this yarn. This yarn is extremely soft. It's lovely to work with. But the ends are like all your typical Chanel. It's... Watch. I mean, that easy. I'm barely pulling it. Yeah. Hopefully they all have new formulas now. And when yarn does that for beginners, it stinks. It deters us from wanting to work with the yarn. Especially if you're in the middle of something and it's got a bad spot and you can't go beyond that bad spot. I've had that happen to me. And for a long time, I didn't want to deal with all that yarn. And I bought all that Chanel yarn. But now I'm learning. All right, so now we're going to do decreases. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. And then the next one will be 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. Because I ended with 4 increases, so I'm going to start with 4 decreases. 4 singles and then a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. Because you guys know I don't work with patterns that often. 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. Yeah, and then I'm going to do a video tonight bagging up. I got a bunch of yarn together we can bag up and just chit chat. 3, 4, decrease. 1, and I always put a stitch marker on my last one. 1, 2, 3, decrease. 1, 2, 3 decrease. I probably need to put the eyes in. I wonder when my eyes are going to be here. 1, 2, 3 decrease. I was just watching Chelsea. She's hit 700,000 subscribers. That girl is a hard worker. She's earned every bit of it. She shows everything she does, and she's not a slacker at all. Just the stamina. I wish I had that energy. And the girl has seizures. I mean, you know, she has medical issues, and she's a rock star in crochet. That's what I would call her, is she's a rock star. All right. Well, let's see where my eyeballs are, because I really need them sooner than later. I mean, I have a bunch of them, and I was going to try something. I've seen it on a lot of the channels. People do the eyes, and they do like little pink, I don't know what you would call that, blush to enhance the eyes. I thought it's a cute idea, so I'm going to try that maybe. I don't know. Y'all, Temu has yarn that looks like Red Heart. The label looks like Red Heart, but when you look at it, it's not Red Heart. It says something else. I was like, tricky. You got to pay attention. Okay. No. I ordered stuff. Let's see. Let's look at my order. There's my eyeballs. Shipped. So I should get them any day. Delivered. Shipped. Y'all, don't buy those planterns. They come in little pieces. The galvanized looking planters. Yeah, garbage. Most stuff is garbage. Okay. It was 3 decrease, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3 decrease. 1, 2, 3 decrease. Perfect. I am going to change colors. I'm on the 2 decrease. You know what? I'm not going to do decrease the first round because for some reason That didn't look right. We're gonna make the head look round. I'm a little worried about the holes, I just noticed. I'm not too sure what kind of ears I'm gonna do. Kind of bunny ears. I gotta think about it. I'm just doing single crochets now in the round. I don't want it to decrease too fast. But it looks better now. It was puckering. It was doing something weird. I really like this yarn. I mean, it's really soft. But I need to get off my butt and go get some eyeballs and some stuffing. I bought pillows at the dollar store. Technically, I paid $4 a pillow. It's a little more than I would have wanted to pay, but I have a bag of polyfill somewhere in this house. I have looked everywhere. Unless I used it and didn't remember using it. That's possible. Anything's possible. It could be in the camper, but I don't think so. But I don't know so. So, this is a rabbit's face. That's going to be its nose. Well, I'm going to draw a nose. I'm going to embroider a nose. Or put a pink nose. I'm not sure yet. I do have noses though. So, I'll be back. Talking to a camera that's off. Alright. I'm not going to finish this thing, doing this video, but I was thinking about making a bunny rabbit. But you know what? I think I'm going to make a fish. That looks like a fish, doesn't it? I don't know. I sew its mouth shut. Make it like a silly looking blowfish and give it a big fin. Yeah. That's what I think. Yeah. I shouldn't have made this white. I don't know what I was thinking. But it doesn't look like a rabbit. That does not look like a rabbit. But that looks like a silly fish, doesn't it? I'll have to sew the mouth shut. Yeah, I'm gonna give it fat lips. I'm gonna give it fat lips. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back. You guys will see whatever it is. It might not be this video, but before I go, last night I forgot to share with you my marshmallow kisses. I got quite a bit done. I don't work on it all the time, but I did from the blue to the orange, I guess in a day and a half, you know. I just worked on it here and there, but yeah. And in the beginning I kept messing up on the corners, but I'm finally doing it. Muscle memory, I guess. But yep, I'm gonna play with this. This is not gonna be a rabbit anymore. It's gonna be a silly fish. I could make a blowfish, and I can make a skinny fish. We'll figure it out with big lips. I kind of like that. This is not the hook. I had an 8. I don't know what I did with it. That hurt. I just sat on the nose. Okay, I've got a bunch of doggy toys down here. What could I have done with the hook? Between here and looking for eyeballs. Okay, I got two of them. I'm gonna put them right here in my hook rack. I'm trying to be organized with my hooks. I don't know how long that'll last, but anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter, and I'll see y'all. I'm going to probably bag up some yarn a little bit. I was feeling better, but I'm starting to feel a little icky again, woozy. I'm going to take another nausea pill. I'm not having the stomach contractions. When you have food poisoning, you get these horrible stomach contractions, and that's what I was having last 2 o'clock this morning. Yeah, it lasted for about 4 or 5 hours. And then I discovered I had, I tried a couple different medications, and they finally worked. But I was really sick. But I'm feeling better. So I feel better. So, yeah. I'm not going to go grocery shopping at Winn-Dixie anymore. Not for meat. I need to stick to my Publix. I think it was that hamburger meat. It's crazy. It was frozen too. I mean, I froze it. And I thawed it out in the fridge. So, alright guys. I love you all. And I'll see y'all later. Happy Easter. Y'all. Look what I made. I made a snaggletooth. You know what this is? A Japanese fighting fish. Is that not cute? It did not look like a bunny rabbit. I did the fantail, kind of what I did with the chicken tail. It's just single crochets up and down the same single crochet chain. But I gave them little, isn't he cute? I'm giving them to my dad. Oh, I think he's so cute. We should call him what? Limo. Or Zemo. Oh, Zemo. I love it.
Beautiful. We're going to take flat lays.
That's what I need to do. I can't wait till these get real pretty yellow blooms on them, and they haven't bloomed yet this spring. Usually they bloom by now, but I transplanted them. They're beautiful. I wonder if any survived over here. This is where I planted them a long time ago. Tim had the tree pulled up for good reason. But let's see. Yeah, there's a few left. Here's one. Look at her and her babies. Let's see. Yeah, there's one there. There. You can't kill this plant, I'm telling you. And here's some in the shade. But I used to have them in a garden above ground, and Zeus and Daisy and all of them used to love to eat it. The flowers must be sweet or something to them. But yeah, yes, there's still remnants. Probably should water these. My dad fixed my sprinkler, so I'll work on that. I'm gonna go down to the mailbox, but I gotta get. Do you want to go for a walk? I gotta get her a leash. I'm gonna work on those flower beds, not today, but I want to do some red tips. You know, I've lived here 20 years. I landscaped 1 year, just the very front. I don't know, life, got busy with life. Okay, what was I doing, y'all? Getting a leash. Gonna go check the mail. Blacktop is hot. Hang on. All right, we're gonna go for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk, Sadie? Come on. Come on. She'll come when we get to the gate. Look at her. She says, "Yeehaw, we get to go for a walk." I guess I'll make this a life vlog. Anyways, I didn't make it to Easter this morning, you guys. I'm having some stomach issues. I thought it cleared up, but I'm wondering if I bought some hamburger meat from Winn-Dixie. Anyways, I fixed myself a hamburger later in the evening, and yeah, my stomach's been tore up all night. Freddy Cougar's been in my gut. But I had this problem last week, and it was the same meat, just a different pack. I had opened up at my mom and dad's, and I had a stomach issues the day I watched Gunner. It was the day I got home, the day after I got home from my mom and dad. So I think it's something to do with that hamburger at Winn-Dixie. I usually don't shop at Winn-Dixie, but the price was like pretty decent. I guess I would rather pay more money and I'd have a stomach. Actually, my stomach's still killing me. This girl, she tries to tell her dog to stop barking, but there's nothing she can do. She needs to get a bark collar for all her dogs. They're obnoxiously barkers, and you guys know that. Every time I come outside and video, they're barking. Let's let out the others. Alright. I was supposed to be putting Tim's mail under the mat. I forgot. Come on. Come on. Sadie. It looks nice. The grass is finally starting to grow around here. I had to plant some seeds right around the trees here. Hoses are so expensive, y'all. Maybe I'll look for some stuff on the marketplace on Facebook. Maybe I'll find something cheaper. But I would love to manicure all this in between the trees. But I don't have the equipment. I guess I could rent the equipment. You know, those... Oh. I'd love to, like, burn it out. That's my neighbor's driveway. Can you see? I own most of the forest. Then again, we might have cleared everything but what's mine. I'm not sure. But these neighbors, they're usually never home. They're campers. They're always gone camping somewhere. I don't know them. I said hi briefly. I would love to burn this up. I need a chainsaw. I'm going to get me a mini chainsaw, y'all, and clear all this up. We should have cut this thing down. That tree's a monster, but it's healthy. I guess it's okay. You guys just can't be quiet for 5 minutes. Come on, Sadie. I think they're rescues. I know the lady's grandfather. He's a really nice guy. Come on, let's go, let's go. I can't turn on my high frequency because I got Sadie with me. Come on. Okay. There's garbage in the yard. Come here. Here she goes. Watch her start limping. Y'all can't see her, can you? Here she is. Look at her, she's showing off her babies. You got your baby. Hey! I got your ball. I got your ball. I got your ball. Y'all, she got in the pool today. Here. I heard splashing and it was her. You having fun? It feels so good. I know it's got to feel great. Huh. It has like a little waterfall where water squirts out, but she's not crazy about that. She's not too sure about that. Let's take it one day at a time. I did put her in the big pool yesterday. Oh, look at the hawk. Can y'all see the hawk? He's coming in for the landing. Oh, there's two of them. It's a pair of them. I don't know if you can see them. They're at the top of those trees. There's three. There's 3 hawks. Huh. Can y'all see that? Is that awesome? Lynette's husband would be in heaven if he saw this. Hawk is flying over me. I hope you guys can see it. He's just doing circles. It's pretty awesome. Look how much that thing grew overnight. It grew that much, at least the past 2 days. I need to move it because it hits that window. Yeah. Look at her. This is so happy. So let's go get muddy and roll in the sand, huh? That's the perfect dog, right?
We're going to take care of these goats. There's no vet bills out here. There's only bullets. And we don't want to have to kill these goats so we're playing. Lisa's channel.
I love watching this channel. They live in the wilderness.
The apple god, they look for the blue turd.
The guy bought an abandoned house on an island. And so they're kind of living off the grid. And he's got a girlfriend now, so he's happy. Can you see her out there? It's a pretty day. My flowers, my what are these called? Goldenrods or marigolds? I'm not sure what they're called. I'm looking for my dog. Wonder where she is. Look at her. The neighbors have dogs over there. They're little Jack Russells. What are you doing, princess? What's he doing? Oh, it's gonna run towards me. Get your ball. Get your ball. Yes. Oh, she likes me. Do you like me right now? Huh? Huh? What are you doing? Go get your ball. Let's get your ball. What? That's a rock. That's not a ball. Let's chase some butterflies. Chase some flutterbys. I gotta water this grass right here. I dug this up. Let's put it right here. Oh, flowers are what? That one flower is wilting. I wonder why. Maybe I didn't water it and I thought I did. We'll fix that. Oh boy. She loves water. But yeah, that don't look good. Everything's been watered. I must have forgot to water that. I don't know why it's wilting. Anything's possible with me, y'all. Yeah, everything looks good except that one. I had to have forgotten to water it. What is that noise? Shay tells me to knock all the dead buds off with the water hose. That's sad. All those buds. Oh, there's a bunch of I don't know what happened, y'all. I screwed up somehow with this plant. I must have forgot to water it. Because everything else is happy. And it's been really hot. See, all these look good. Happy Easter, everybody. I've been getting a lot of Happy Easter comments. I appreciate it. That is so weird. I don't know what I did, y'all. This plant's really sad. She'll perk right back up. And she got all these buds on her. Okay. Shay made that pot up for me. I had these at Mom and Dad's and I brought them home because they were burning up outside. There's a grasshopper. Get off my plants. They eat. I was going to hang these up, but I got to get hooks. And I got to buy some pots for these little boogers. They're root bound. I got a bunch of plants at my Mom and Dad's. I hate those caterpillars. They bite. They're really bad in this area. My dad's yard is infested with them. This is a cheap hose. It gets all tangled, but it does its job. Alright. You're not going to move? You're going to get wet. Sadie, move. Sadie. Come on, move. Move. Sadie. Sadie. Move. She loves water. You're retarded. I shouldn't have said that word. I'm sorry.